Okay, we are back again. I'm sorry, I did not know that my time limit was coming up, so starting over. They're an arm of the World Health Organization that specializes in exterminating intractable diseases that threaten mankind. They're called Caduceus. Or at least I think that's how that's said. Caduceus. I remember seeing them listed in cancer and AIDS treatment essays. Aren't they the ones who eradicated the TFTA influenza last year? Caduceus wants me? What are you gonna do, Derek? You've been offered a chance to work at the forefront of modern medicine. Well, I mean, it's an honor, but it's also sudden. I'm not really sure what to do. Emo haircut again. I mean, it changed my whole life. You don't need to decide right now. Right away. Just remember that this is a choice, not an order. The only reason I told you this is because an old friend asked me to. To be honest, I'm against you joining Caduceus. What? Why? I don't think a research laboratory is the environment for you. Didn't you say you wanted to help patients face to face? That's true. You should see this as well. It's a letter. Kyriaki Sunday. Death is denied those who want it, though it be their destiny. They search for it like a treasure, but the modern age conceals it. What's this supposed to mean? It arrived shortly after Linda Reed was hospitalized. We don't know who sent it. Whoever they are, they're not a very good poet. Supposedly these letters arrive shortly before guilt does. Huh? That means guilt doesn't occur naturally. Which means it could be some sort of man-made virus. The World Health Organization is considering it terrorist activity. What? Someone is creating guilt and releasing it into society. Blah blah blah. You don't know who or why. Almost as if it's meant to confuse us. The UN even created a new term to describe this. Medical terrorism. The UN is not very creative, as I'm pretty sure biological warfare already exists as a term for that. Caduceus is anticipating a large guilt outbreak, and they need skilled doctors to be ready for it. Hopefully now you see the stakes involved in this. Think it over. Don't make your decision lightly. Well, it's certainly an interesting offer, but can you really just drop everything and run like that? 211, for everyone's sake. Hope Hospital, room 207. Da-da-da-da. Thank you so much, doctor. It just hurt so badly. I thought I was a goner. Well, appendicitis is a fairly common procedure, but congratulations on your recovery, Mr. Sasano. And again, totally not in Japan. If my wife gets sick, I'll make sure you're the one operating on her. Well, it would probably be best if she didn't get sick at all. I guess that's true. Sorry about that. I'm turning into rave. I was accidental right-clicking. Talking with the patients is one of my favorite parts of the job. Can I really leave that behind? Can you? Can I? Derek, we'll be starting the operation briefing soon. Okay. Another operation on Miss Elisa Chalk, 130 centimeters and 64 pounds. And she's from pediatrics, so it's a child. She has mitral prolapse and regurgitation, since complications may arise. It is necessary to replace the valve with a synthetic valve. Heart surgery. She's a very young child with a heart disease. It was a tough decision where her parents finally decided to go ahead and have the procedure done. There's only one main objective for the surgery. Replace the valve in her heart with a synthetic one. You would use a triple incision to excise the valve. Cut 3 times. That's what triple means, good sir. We need to be as cautious as possible. Understand? Technology has allowed us to deal with all kinds of situations. But heart surgery will always rely on the doctor's skill. Angie, keep an eye on the oscillograph and A Dr. Styles. I understand. Don't let the gravity of this operation intimidate you. The conference is over. She's in your hands now, Derek. begin the operation. One of the last normal operations in this game. We actually only have one more after this, so whatever. Let's get it over with. I'll have a lot more to say about that when we get to that. So let's not worry about that for now. For now, let's worry about heart surgery. So we already made one incision. Now we have to make another incision in the heart. But before you can do that, all this stuff happens, and yeah, heart goes crazy and stuff, and yeah.
Vitals are critical.
So you have to do this heart massagey thingy, like so, and so, and so. And her vitals shoot back up from like 10 to like 96, so. And it happens again from time to time, you'll see. But whatever. But the first time it always happens after you gel the heart, so. So now that we have another incision in the heart, here we have it cut open. And for some reason the game wants me to magnify before I even drain. But whatever. So you drain it, you cut it again, you cut it again, and you put it on the tray. And yeah, when she starts going out of control, don't do anything.
Vitals are critical.
Because it doesn't matter. Even if you do it right, it will still count as a miss because her heart's going crazy. So when her heart starts going crazy, just like stop doing everything, and I still can't drain it from up here. That's really lame. So drain it, and now we put in the fake one, and stitch it in. And it's not really clear where you stitch, so just stitch on it. And that's it. So close this incision. And close this incision. And we're done. Less than a minute. We are getting good at this. Still doubt I got an S rank though. Come on. Why does this always take so long? Okay. And more steroids for this small girl. This small girl needs more steroids immediately. And let's go. Boop. Hooray! We win. 50 seconds to do heart surgery. We are awesome. Bet I still got a C rank though. I have an achy feeling. Oh no, got an A. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not an S, but hey, certainly not complaining. Is my daughter? Will Alyssa be alright? The operation was a success. She'll need about 2 months to fully recover before she can go back to school. But after that, she'll be good as new. I didn't know that was the end of a whatever. People are always worried by heart surgery, especially on children. Well, I wonder why. But modern medicine allows us to treat various conditions with a higher success rate than 10, even just 5 years ago. Young patients, like your daughter, face very little risk of permanent physical damage. To be honest, I'm more worried about the psychological stress operations like this might have on small children. Gosh, this is a mouthful. Please take good care of her while she goes through recovery. Oh, of course. Alyssa, we love you so much. Hooray, good for you. Modern medicine. I'm very sorry. Modern medicine just hasn't advanced enough to treat a disease like this. You have our condolences. Mom, why are you crying? I assume this is a far younger Derek, so... Dad's okay, right? He's gonna get better, right? But... Why isn't Dad getting better? You can fix him. You just gotta. Who's my dad? I'm sorry, son. I am disappointed in you. No doctor in the world can save your father from this. This is a good song, though. Things have come a long way. Dr. Hoffman, I'm going to accept the offer from Caduceus. So you're willing to throw away your own happiness for this? That's dramatic. I know what happened to you in the past. I know that having superior skill will only result in more pressure. That everyone will expect me to have answers nobody else has. I'm sure your concerns are valid. The path I've chosen will probably cause me a lot of pain. But I became a doctor so that nobody would have to die from an incurable disease ever again. Well, that's a pretty impossible goal, so... Diseases are painful. And losing someone to a disease is even more painful. It's hard for doctors to tell people their loved ones can't be cured. I'm going to make sure that they won't have to. Well, that's noble, but pretty impossible of you there. Caduceus has already found ways to save thousands of people. If I can somehow help treat incurable diseases, then I will join Caduceus. Dramatic pose. And that is it for Chapter 2. So, next time, we're going to go into Chapter 3 and have some fun anime plotline time. See you guys there. Bye, guys.